open house is at 6 o'clock on Thursday, April 10th.
This week we had Mismatch Day. Here are some of our mismatched outfits.
Howdy folks, welcome to my variety show audition. Today I'm going to be talking...
It's not today, and stop blabbing.
It's for grades 1 through 3rd. It's on April 14 and it's 2:35 to 3:30. And for grades 4 through 6, it's on April 16th from 1:35 to 3 o'clock.
I thought I told you to scram.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. That's it for today.
April 22nd is Earth Day. We have books on display that talks about Earth. Earth is my home.
What did the Lorax plant in his garden?
A tree.
The word of the day is incarceration. Incarceration, the state of being confined.
Journalist, who is also an author, came to visit our school to share with our students.
She also donated these books to our library.
Yes, my name is Leticia Ordaz. I'm a local news anchor at KCRA Channel 3. I've been there for quite some time. I actually interned there in college, and I'm also a children's book writer.
Did you always want to become a news reporter, or were there other jobs you were interested in?
Well, ever since I was 2 years old, my mom recalls me always asking why this, why that. And so I was a curious child and had many questions, and my parents would have the news on quite often. So I watched the news and I always asked my mom, can I one day be that girl on television? And my mom said, one day you will be that girl. You just have to go to college. So that's what I did.
Was that what inspired you to write this book?
Absolutely, yes. Somebody actually came to me, a publisher in San Francisco, and asked me if I would write my own story. He said my story was very inspiring. I'm the first in my family to go to college, and he thought it could really encourage young people to pursue their dreams and to do something that maybe they want to get into a career, but not a lot of people that look like them are in that career. Maybe women.
Why did you start writing, and what made you become an author?
Definitely. Well, I've always written as my job as a news anchor and reporter. That's what we do. We write, but then I transitioned into also writing children's books. When I became a mother, I just decided it was time for me to write my own stories. I would often go to the library and bookstores, and I wanted my children to also share that love of reading. But what I found was that there wasn't a lot of bilingual books out there. It wasn't a lot of books that reflected my community, my Latino community. It turns out there's only 5% of books that are published that feature Black and brown characters. So I definitely thought it was important for me to do books my way and to not only represent my own children, but to show children of the world that they belong, not just in a book, but in every profession. I want them to see themselves, to be proud of their culture, and just to get more excited about reading. And that's what I'm finding. When I'm taking my books to schools, I travel all across the country, and they love seeing themselves in a book. Kids will scream like, that's me, that looks like me. They feel so validated, so loved that their stories are out there, and it just makes them feel good about themselves. And then it encourages them to want to write books too. When I go to schools, often kids ask me, are you really an author? You don't look like an author. They have a vision of what an author looks like, and it's not someone who looks like me. They envision maybe somebody older with glasses and that just is not Latino. And I'm there to show them that we can all write our own stories, and they are empowered. And they tell me that they also want to write their own stories when I leave campus. So I'm super encouraged knowing that we have more readers in our community and also more youth that want to write their own stories and become authors one day. So that's very cool.
To see the full interview, click the link below.
April's Arab American History Month. Learn more here.